So on today's episode, I think we should discuss about the consoles just launched.
Yeah.
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. I think we should give our little first impression and reaction to each playing them for a little bit of time now. And definitely I think we should be talking about the Mass Effect news.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Mass Effect.
Very.
Yeah.
I think we both were when we found that out. But let's just start with the Xbox Series X. Let's give our opinion on it because I like it.
Yeah.
I think the console looks nice.
Yeah.
It sits perfect there. I love the controller.
Yeah.
And I honestly love the fact that the hub didn't change.
Yeah, it's familiar. Like
Very.
I like how they made it so when you first log onto it, it's the
what you're used
it's
to.
what you're familiar with. You don't have it's nothing new. You don't have to relearn something. They give you that option to basically if you want to change it, you can change tweak it, this and that, add new graphics. They've added a lot of little features that aren't talked about as much.
No, but people learn to get them as they go.
Exactly, but I like their HUD, what they did. They didn't make it just
All new where you gotta sit there and try and figure everything out. It was just so familiar,
it's
so
the
fresh.
New generation. It's a new generation, but it's still I want to be familiar with it. I want it to be like an old friend, not some new thing where it's I'm guessing or you know what I mean. I don't know what I'm getting into. I like how it's familiar.
The thing I really like it. I like it's so nice there sitting with the other consoles.
Yeah.
It's just
design wise, I like it.
At first I was hesitant, but as I opened it up and it's hey, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
I kind of really like it, and I like the feel of the controller.
Yeah,
I do. I like that contourness there. It's a little grimy, and it's it feels so good. But even though they didn't have launch titles really with it,
yeah.
what do you think of the Gears Tactics game? Because I know you downloaded. I played it too.
Yeah.
I thought for a launch title type scenario, it looked pretty.
Yeah, it
didn't blow my mind, but it was.
I didn't go into it expecting it to blow my mind
No.
or make me fall in love with Gears again. It was nostalgic to a sense. I haven't played it fully yet. I'm still getting into it, but so far it gives me that feel of
I mean, as a launch title though, it shows off some of the graphics, this and that. I had a hell of a time with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I remember everyone was laughing at me about it. I went and bought the Call of Duty Cold War on launch day, and I got the wrong disc. I didn't get the Series X compatible one, so my system shut down 3 times. Went back, had to return it. Finally got it going after hours, and I'm having a blast with Call of Duty Cold War. I really am. I mean, I love this how fast everything loads up. It's boom, boom, done. But then I put on Gears Tactic. Gotta love Game Pass for it.
Yeah.
And I really want to see what this system's capable of. It's one of those ones, sorry to cut you off there, but it's one of those ones where we all know how consoles go and it takes a few years for everything to finally catch up. But I can't wait to see what the graphics are going to be like in, even 2 years as to what the games are going to be. I'm really looking forward to
start using that full potential.
And instead of having these games being upgraded.
Yeah.
I can't wait till those games come out that are made for
exactly
that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, the Xbox. I really enjoy the console so far. I think it's great. All those things. It's nice system. I've had no real problems with it at all. I know reading online people are having problems, but it happens with launches anyway. So what are you gonna do? But I actually, for the first time, because I love the 360, I love the Xbox One, I was more excited about the PlayStation 5 coming out. Just because it's launch titles, and everyone's like, Spider-Man? No, obviously for me, I love Demon's Souls. And it's the game I put on, and we'll start with the system first. Besides it being big, and not very attractive, I like all my stuff color coordinated, all black, this and that. Now I got this white and black monster off to the side.
Yeah.
But I actually really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I love the PlayStation 5 controller.
Yeah.
I really, really love the PlayStation 5 controller. And again, I have to state, all I've played on it so far is the Demon's Souls remake.
Yeah.
I haven't played Spider-Man or nothing like that. But it was enough for me just to go, okay, I'm addicted to it already.
Yeah.
The graphics are beautiful in Demon Souls. And again, I like the little things, the quick resumes and everything like that, where things don't take a lot of time to load your screens. Like,
Yeah.
I turn my system on, within 20 seconds, I'm already playing.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's one of the things like I like about these new generation consoles, like the load times and everything. But
Yeah.
talking about like load times or even anything like how do I want to put it? Like how the game is going to run and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I like how Microsoft is adding the feature where if game companies want, they can you can pre-download or you can uninstall certain
I
sections
like that part
of
too.
the game.
Yeah.
Like if you've already beat the campaign of say Call of Duty,
Yeah, you can
and you're
remove
never
it,
going to
just
play
have
it again.
multiplayer.
You just
Yeah.
uninstall it.
No, I like
But
that.
I wanna
Especially
see,
because
like-
the hard drive space you
Yeah.
have on it. Like, most of us in no time will have externals running.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
exactly. Like
patch, but-
it's, I like the features that they're doing. It's fan service that we initially didn't ask for, but they
they're
thought
benefits.
they thought ahead. They thought they thought of stuff for us that like that helps us.
Well, that's why it surprised me with the
things.
PlayStation 5 so
Yeah.
much. Like, I'm an Xbox whore. I love Xbox. And I love PlayStation too, but everything for me was always comes on Xbox or PlayStation. I always go on Xbox. But the biggest surprise for me, honestly, because I never liked the PS3, PS4 controllers, was the PS5 controller.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
yeah,
I'm not going to say it's as good as the Xbox One controller,
Yeah.
but my surprise was this is comfortable. This feels cool. The way the triggers are curved, everything about it. Again, I don't like the fact that it's all white and some of the looks on it, but there's the feel.
I just find like white. It's such a, especially being a gaming console.
I just
I don't find it's the best color, like light colors. I just remember like
well, I mean,
my
the
old
PlayStation,
Nintendos,
PlayStation 1
the
was gray.
rings around it, like you know what I mean.
The original Wii was white.
I know, but it's
So-
just it shows dirt. Like it does. It just shows. You know what I mean?
Like
Like
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
it's nothing to do with the actual system or the
Yeah.
integrity of it. It's just, I guess, my personal like little nitpicks
Yeah.
about it. But I'd rather a darker color because it's just.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean? Like,
But you know
you're
what?
not gonna put stuff on it anymore. But still, like, people
Aesthetically,
do.
though, I didn't buy the consoles for the look.
Yeah.
Realistically,
Well, you
like
never really
it's
do.
an added benefit if it does look good. But I honestly could not believe the size of the PlayStation and just how wonky it is. Like the
let's be
plate you
real,
put
though.
underneath over top, where you lay it this way, or it's
Nobody really cares about how it looks.
Some
Like,
people do.
Okay, you can care how it looks, but
how it
let's
functions,
let's be real. You could have some ugly, like fugly.
and if it makes
I'm
my
just-
gaming experience better, I would take that
Like,
over
it
the
could
one
be,
that's
like,
all
virtual,
sleek. And,
like it could be fugly as hell. Like look like a giant piece of shit,
yeah,
like ripe piece of shit.
but if it was better, maybe
But
my
it's like a
gaming
virtual
experience-
reality thing. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
You're really gonna care what it looks like? I wouldn't care if it. I wouldn't care if it stunk like shit. If it's gonna be like super virtual, yeah, bring it on.
Yeah,
Bring it
yeah.
on. I'll wear a nose plug.
It's just it's one of those things when you're not playing it though. You're looking at your setup and you're like,
But that's my whole thing about the white. Like it's just the darker. Like I'd rather the darker system just because it looks sleeker.
well, it also
Like,
goes with everything.
white
Like
just gets dirty.
well, everything behind my gaming stuff is black.
Yeah.
Everything. The wall's black.
Yeah.
The TV's black. The stand is black. Like, everything there is black except for I think I got the red from the Wii remotes, the Joy-Cons.
It's like-
But I actually really do like both systems. I'm really happy that they're out. I'm ecstatic actually that they're out because you wait so long hearing about it for years and months, and then it's finally like, let's see this now.
Yeah.
And like I with the PlayStation, yes, I've jumped into Demon Souls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump into Miles Morales Spider-Man just to see what it's like too. And as for Xbox, I'm just waiting for that game, and you know,
That's one thing.
Is it going to be
I do have a
Cyberpunk that
problem
shows
with.
it? Is it
Like,
going to be?
everybody's going, oh, Xbox didn't have any like launch titles. This and that.
Doesn't matter if they have
PlayStation
them.
did. Well, okay, your big ones are what? Spider-Man and Demon Souls.
Hmm?
Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Like it's
short
it's a
campaign.
good game, but
Short
it's short.
campaign.
It's a side
and not everybody likes From
Yeah,
Software
it's-
games, or
you know what I
this
mean?
one's Project Blue
It's a
Point.
very short game, so it's
Yeah.
not like you have to full like you're gonna have your fun experience like this and that, but it's like when you get down to the nitty and gritty, like it's not it's not like a big game. Like it's not a launch title. And Demon Souls is just a remaster.
No, it's a remake.
Remake, like it's.
But it's an amazing remake.
It is. But like, it's the same thing to me. Sorry.
I do agree. You want more launch titles, but you don't get them. It is what it is, right? Like soon we're going to be overflooded with things coming.
I'm not worried about launch titles.
Which leads us into the fact of the Mass Effect news, because they're having to come out for the older systems, the PS4, the Xbox One, and added features coming to the Series X and the PS5. What are your thoughts about the remastering of the Mass Effect trilogy?
Okay, I want it to be remastered, but I do want them to kind of go back on some of the dialogue, like make it more fluid between the games. Like, I can remember, like, the first Mass Effect, like, you go from the first Mass Effect to the second, and it's supposed to be like a couple weeks later, and then, like, you get rebuilt. You like, years go by, whatever. But it doesn't feel like your actions truly had a huge impact in changing the thing. Like, it's almost like they directed you into what you should have picked. But like, and it's just like nitpicky kind of thing. Like, I did enjoy it. Like, I did feel like they promised your actions would go over, and they technically did at some points, but like other points it was like
the whole story flow.
This is like, you feel like this is like something super important. Like, this should have some reaction, like something should happen because of it later on. And it's just like, that was nothing. That was just, it was whatever. We just write that, like, it just got written off. Like, a lot of parts had potential. I wish they, like, with the remake or remaster coming out, I wish they, like, just flesh out a couple more things, bring a couple more things in, like.
See, my whole thing with Mass Effect was, I didn't play Mass Effect 1 when it first came out. Right? Back in whatever it was, 2007. I actually didn't touch Mass Effect, so I'm a late bloomer until Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
Because it came out in the winter, and right after my birthday, I had like a week off. So on the launch of Mass Effect 2, it was like, okay, you know what, I was watching a bunch of things, reading up about it, I'm like, I'm going to play it. Not thinking, so I bought Mass Effect 1 as well. And I basically spent that next week and a half just playing Mass Effect 1 and 2. Because it drew me right in. And even the subtle differences right from the gameplay on both of them. Like, I hope they honestly change the whole combat, movement, everything about Mass Effect 1. And they make it so everyone flows together. I know that's like asking a lot, because Mass Effect 3 ran so much smoother with everything than Mass Effect 1. And adding that combat.
But even when they brought it to PC, like when they brought Mass Effect 1 to PC, like later on, they did fix some of the like.
But no, I mean like
it
the
is
combat,
there that they can
the combat
fix
feel though.
Yeah.
Like when you're playing number 3, it was so much. It noticeably so much more tighter to play with the controls, everything, than Mass Effect 1. And I would hate to play through the trilogy and all of a sudden
your combat changes.
It's like having left trigger being your zoom in button to all of a sudden being like pushing the right stick. I want it all to be fluid and the same.
I think they will. Like, if
that's what I would want the most, right?
Exactly.
Because I'm looking forward to going back to seeing the Reapers. I am totally looking forward to, and I know you are too, to go back and play with Legion.
Oh, Legion, that's my own boy.
Get platform 2893,
bro. That's.
Right, but
he should have been in all the games. Truthfully, like, I don't even care if it's like it made sense. He was my favorite character. He should be in the start.
He was. But that's I know you're reading up a lot of stuff even today about it, and how people are hoping they change the ending to number 3. I don't care if they do or not. I was never one of those people that's like, the ending didn't go as I thought, but so what?
If they're going to do anything to the ending, I want them to add to it to make it like
to breathe
not the ending,
but lead like into a number 4
post credits, or like, you know what I mean, like exactly, like give a little like
teaser of what 4 is going to be able. But that's still too early a production as far as I think we read.
Well,
for them to really to give out any information about even where it's going to take place, who the characters are. Is Shepard back? Is he not?
Shepard should be dead.
No, but like this still too early. I can see like a Mass Effect 4 coming at the bottom of the credits, but I just think honestly the ending.
Imagine they rebuilt it again. The dude just can't die.
Damn right, but I think that would be more of. You know what you see at the ending of the credits.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't really care if you change the ending or not. It's what they made. No, but it's what they made.
It was it's their story. They have the
enjoy
right
it for
to change.
what it is.
Exactly.
95% of this game was amazing.
Yeah.
That 5%, people are going to hark on it and be like, it sucks because of it. No.
It's their
It's just
story.
what they don't want
They
to
can
do.
end it however they choose.
Yeah, regardless, I'm still going to play it.
Exactly. Like,
If I agreed or disagreed with it, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to play it. And I'm looking forward to it because ever since I did play Mass Effect, the first one, I've been addicted to it.
yeah.
It is BioWare is amazing with what they've done with it. The story is so intricate this way and so large, and the little things you do, and you know, just the exploration in general, the mining. I hate mining things and micromanaging things in games. And even though at times it was tedious to do, it was still I got nothing to do. Let's go do this quickly.
I made sure I would.
But that's what I mean. It's just
depleted. Yeah.
You wanted to do all these things to progress, to make it better. You know, you enjoyed. You know, the being on the Normandy even. And again, usually at a home hub area, you're like, let's just get forward. It kind of made it fun, the interactions with the characters. So to be able to come back, you know, what years and years later and go, I'm going to revisit this. It's not going to be a fresh game because anybody who's played it knows the story, but with better frame rates, better resolutions, just polished better and, you know, more functional to this day and age, this could bring up a whole new like generation of people loving the Mass Effect series.
I just want them to bring back Mass Effect Andromeda. Truthfully, I think they should add to that story.
I agree. I mean, I get why people were pissy with it, but I just said it's Mass Effect. You know, it's like I said to you earlier when we're talking about.
I don't get how people want the exact same story.
No, but it's like it's like you have Star Wars.
Yeah.
Right. So you have Star Wars movies. Like them or hate them, it doesn't matter about what I'm about to say. Then all of a sudden you had Solo.
Yeah.
And Rogue One.
Yeah.
That's sort of how Andromeda was for me when I was playing it. It's like, well, this isn't Shepard and you know the Normandy going out with all the like Legion and all them. This is now Ryder and doing your quests differently, like an offshoot side mission with somebody else.
What everybody else was doing, like what the plan was if they failed against the Reapers, like you know what I mean? It's like what it's the other side of the story.
But right off the get-go, right off the get-go, right off the get-go, though, you had problems with the game. And
I was lucky.
Regardless if you did or didn't.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, back to Star Wars, the Fallen Order. Yeah. I had problems with one part of that game because it was a glitch. Oh well, don't mean I hate the game. Yeah. But with Mass Effect, so many people bitched about the whole talking and the character models, this and that. What game doesn't have bugs when it first comes out nowadays? This isn't back in the day.
We've talked about it before. Like we've like showed our feelings about it. Like I think it was ridiculous for the whole like concept. Oh, dude, this is Mass Effect, or this is like you ruined it. You ruined.
Well, that's what I mean.
How can they ruin their own story? Like.
Because it was glitchy, because it was buggy, because it's all these. So does that mean I should hate Demon Souls? Because earlier today, this morning when I was playing, I couldn't get into the Tower Knight because there was a guy blocking it, and he wouldn't let me go. I couldn't get around him. I couldn't kill him. I couldn't nothing. It was glitched. So I had to go back.
Show me a perfect game. Show me a 100% perfect game.
That's what I mean. But that's exactly it. If people with fans, it doesn't matter. If it's not what they want, they're going to complain.
I hate fan
service. Even if it is what it is that they want,
I think fan service should be a gift. Not to change something. Not to be like, oh, you guys didn't like this? Okay, here you go.
You know what, though?
Fan service should be like, oh, you know, like, thanks for sticking around. Here you guys go. Like, here's
you know what? Hold on,
no.
Yes. But I also like when companies now, because I found this a lot with like Cradle Games and Hellpoint, that they like what the fans have to say.
Yeah.
I didn't really get into Agony that much. I mean, I love the concept of it, but they're big into the fan service stuff, where it's like, hey, what do you want to see? Hey, we're going to fix this, we're going to this. And that's awesome. But again, when you have a game like Mass Effect Andromeda, that's a large-scale game. They were pushed really a tight timeline to finish everything because people wanted it. Look at the crap going on with Cyberpunk now.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's pissed off because it got delayed another month.
Yeah.
So what?
But
if it didn't, you'd have everybody screaming about this glitch, all this. But no.
Game would've died.
But now they're like, hey, we want to fix this to better it for everybody to play. Don't worry, it's coming out. It's going to be the best experience we can possibly give you.
Yeah.
And then people will be like, oh, well, it was a month. I don't even care about this game no more. But a day ago, you're sitting there saying you can't wait for this game.
Yeah.
That's that fine line I think that developers have to deal with fan services and not. Everyone's going to bitch. And I just want the developers to have free reign on what they want to do and let us experience their visions.
Yeah.
And you know what? Every time it's happened, like, look at Santa Monica Studios.
I'm buying it.
God of War.
Yeah.
That was Corey's dream.
Yeah.
Right there. Boom. There's his vision. And who can argue God of War?
Yeah.
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, the game is great.
People just keep your you can have an opinion of something. Like, everybody has their right to their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But don't try to enforce your opinion. Like, oh, I don't like this thing. You have to change it or else.
Well, no, but you can have people wanting stuff too. So I'm playing devil's advocate in a way because with this new information on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, yes, they're dropping all the DLCs, all the promo weapons and armors, all of those things, but there's been no mention of multiplayer.
Yeah.
And even though I did play quite a bit of the multiplayer, I didn't go excessive like I would on Call of Duty or something like that. I like having multiplayer in a game for my own personal reasons. It gives you more reason to come back into the game, even if you're not doing the story, just to sit with that game and be like, you love these characters, you love this combat, you love this world, whatever it be. It's nice when it has it. And I mean, they haven't said there's no multiplayer.
Yeah.
They just haven't mentioned multiplayer
They could just be
yet.
adding it.
Yeah.
After
So that's
launch, after it comes out, a couple months down the road, they want to perfect something, or they want to give it more detail to add it through all three of the games to make it more fluid. That I can respect. If you're adding it after, even if you don't I love the multiplayer in it.
I just think that with multiplayer in it adds that longevity.
Yeah, no, so I agree. I did love it. I want it back, but if they don't add it, it's not like it's gonna
the end all be all. You're not
exactly
gonna buy the game.
I got into Mass Effect as a single player game. It was the story that drove me. It was the story that made me want to come back to go to the next game, to replay that last game when I get that new. It was the story. It wasn't the multiplayer that kept me in. And that is the thing for some people.
100%.
They want it to bring it back, but it was. For me, it was more the story. That's what it's going to be for me. If they bring it, if they don't, either or. I'd rather them bring it. I liked it. I liked the concept of it. I liked all the whole thing of it. But it's not going to make me go, oh well. They don't have multiplayer. It's not Mass Effect to me anymore. I'm done.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But it's nice to have that add-on be there just in case.
Well, you want to share
even with Andromeda.
Yeah.
Even after I beat Andromeda and I did just dicking around in the end game, really, that multiplayer was still there. And I'm a fan of the Horde modes anyway, so it just added a little bit more to it so I can continue to play with this in this world that I was enjoying so much, It's like with Gears of War, all these games, not necessarily I want to jump in and think just about multiplayer. It's not like Call of Duty where it's I don't care about the campaign, I'm just playing the multiplayer.
Yeah.
These ones, it's just, to me, it's that little extra spice on top where it's I want to play some more with these guys, right?
And that's how I that's how I look at it as, you can just, cry if they don't, if you want. It's those people, it's, if you're going to complain that, it's not Mass Effect because it doesn't have multiplayer.
No, I don't think people will complain about that.
I do. I honestly
I don't think people will complain. I really don't. You know what? Faith in humanity there. I think they'll just bitch about the fact that they played this game.
I've lost my faith.
Whatever it be.
When it comes to that kind of stuff, bro, I've lost my faith.
No, I think that...
I've seen too many games just go, where there were good games, or it was good story, and it just gets ruined just because.
Yeah, but this isn't a new game. That's the thing I remember. This is a Mass Effect that people already know.
Yeah.
So the fact of remastering it gives to that next generation, it would prove wisely for them to have a multiplayer in there because the younger generations, they like the multiplayer more so that keep them going. How many people played GTA the story?
Yeah.
No, they played online.
But when those multiplayers were out, look at multiplayer today. It's most multiplayers. All it is arena, where it's, what is it? What's that Fortnite style? It's just
Battle Royale.
battle royale, like
Yeah.
closing ring, like that wasn't.
Yeah, but that's
that
not
wasn't-
Mass Effect.
You know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
they-
Like
they-
that, but
no,
that could be why they're keeping it out. It's like it's.
No, they could just add their horde mode back in. They're
Yeah.
like firefight, like Halo in,
Yeah.
which is what Mass Effect multiplayer was, which is great. You know, I just think that would be the add-on that you hope that they have just
Yeah.
to keep the longevity of the game going, like I've been saying.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not in there, it's no big deal for me. I'm still playing the trilogy because I enjoyed what I played when I first played 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoyed Andromeda. Let's just bring it back with better graphics, fix the stuff that was in it, just over the duration of time fixing, and let's jump back into this amazing, amazing story and like these amazing characters, and let's play another round of it.
The only thing that's going to piss me off about it is because they've already told people like they're working on a new Mass Effect. It's just now this is just like a huge tease. Like
Yeah.
it's just like it's going to make me want a new one, and I'm going to be waiting.
But it's better to do
And
this
waiting.
now for them on a marketing thing.
Oh, I don't know what
if
it
they're
is.
just in early production of it, you're looking at what, 4 or 5 years.
Business wise, yes,
You don't have
I
when
agree.
did Andromeda come out?
I agree with the
You know what I
plan.
mean? Like,
I agree.
let's not let 10
I'm
years
the
pass
prime
before we drop
target.
another one.
I'm the prime target for this. Like
Yeah.
I agree with their decision making, but it doesn't mean I like it. Like it's just a tease to me. It's
It
like
is.
here you go. Here's a little treat. Oh no, you don't get it yet. You gotta wait a couple years, but don't worry, it's coming. It's just that
But it also gets the
Now,
next generation of
it's
people that
got
are
me-
playing too
it's
to be
already
like,
got me
oh, we
excited.
can't wait. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm excited to know what this new Mass Effect's going to be about. Is it continuing the Andromeda, or is it going back to the Sol system where it's like about Earth and like the alliances, stuff like that? Like, what's this new story, or is it going to be totally different?
Oh, who
And then are
knows?
we going to get a whole bunch of backlash about, oh, it's not Mass Effect, it's not about Shepard anymore. No, Shepard's dead. Let the man die. Let the man die. He's dead.
Who knows?
He's dead. Let him die.
You know what,
He gave
though?
up his life for
But
us.
you know what though? It's the veteran team coming back to do Mass Effect, so
Yeah, I hope it's. Truthfully, I hope it's a continuation with Andromeda. I truly do.
I don't know.
I want to know what happened with that Quarian ship. I want Geth to be in that game. Like
Yeah.
that's the only race I really wanted back in that game. I didn't care
You need
about
the
any other
Krogans.
race.
You need the Krogans.
Didn't care about them.
Yeah, you need the Geth and Krogans.
If they brought Geth, it could just be humans and Geth in that game. And it would be the best game in the world just because I had a Geth. Yeah, that's all I
Legion
wanted.
Reborn.
Yeah, that would be
Nice.
Legion to me. Even if he wasn't Legion, he didn't act like Legion.
Didn't
Nothing. It was just, yo,
Legion.
shut up, bro. You're Legion. Don't talk. I'll pretend what you're saying. Like that's all it would be. Like yeah, that's what I wanted. Like
Yeah.
they just like hinted at so much more. And it's like they didn't get the chance to tell that story, and I wanted to personally know what that story was. Like I wanted to know what happened with that ship.
Well, so do
That
I,
ship
but
drove me
I
nuts.
think that it's just a dead project completely now to them.
I hope
Like, they
I
didn't-
agree,
they didn't
but I
go
hope
back,
it is.
like-
I hope I'm wrong.
You know, look what they did with Anthem. They completely are.
Yeah.
We've done Anthem like to a different level, but no one's really playing Anthem. It was too much, too little, too late.
Yeah.
I guess would be the term. But like,
That's what I'm saying.
no one wants to dive back into it. And with the hate that they got for Andromeda,
Yeah, I think there's that fear. Like I
think
agree
it's
with
just
you.
a trash
Like,
product. I would love to see.
You know what
it
I mean?
too,
I would
because
see that as like
I,
Yo,
had fun with
I
it.
don't want to get back into that like Andromeda and just get all that grief. That's not like I agree with you. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do it
Start
either.
fresh and see where it goes, or end with
Go.
what we know is right.
Yeah, I want to know what happens.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about the story of Andromeda. I just want to know what happened with that. That ship drove me nuts because
Yeah.
all I thought about was, there's Geth on that ship. It's Quarians. There's Geth on that ship. I was
surprised there
Get
were
me
no
to
Geth on
that
it.
ship. I want that to go to that ship. And it's the ship you can't, the only one you don't go to.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's like, here you go.
Seems
Come
like
here,
no, it just seems like that was a DLC they would have had,
Yeah.
and then they just flopped on and said, you know what,
But that's
we're
what I
done
mean.
with this project
Yeah,
completely.
and
It failed. But us fans of it are like, oh,
like, you know what I mean? Like, people call themselves, I'm a real Mass Effect fan. This and that. Andromeda. If you're a real Mass Effect fan, you
just want more.
Yeah, it's the story. It's
Buddy,
not every like.
I'm a Call of Duty fan.
Yeah.
Almost every Call of Duty, I just play multiplayer. They're all the same, and I bitch every year about the same thing. Well, I want more maps. I want more maps. I want more maps. How many times can I play in Cold War Moscow.
Yeah.
How many times in a row do I have to play?
Yeah.
No, but how many times? But yet, you still see me playing it.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm a fan. Do you ever hear me bitch about it? No, you hear me bitch about that part of it.
Yeah.
But you don't hear me bitch about the game. Oh, next November, new Call of Duty. Oh, I know, I'm going to get it. I'm a fan of video games.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of
You're a
something. I'm
gamer.
not going to turn around and be like, this game sucks. I'm ostracizing it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And that's why I think just people took to heart too much, where it got too personal for them. It's like, yo,
Which I don't
it's
get
a
how.
game.
Exactly. I don't get how it got that personal. Like, it was like those people were betrayed.
Because they were expecting something and it wasn't what they were expecting, and because of that, they felt it.
Tough luck.
I mean,
It wasn't what I was expecting.
no,
But it was.
but that's good.
Exactly. Like, I expected more like
Hold on.
customization and like.
But hold on. Just to bring up a really retarded reference here. I knew nothing about Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I didn't watch a thing about it, not a trailer, nothing. And when the Switch launched, remember, I picked it up with Mario. I knew nothing. I've never been a huge Zelda fan.
Yeah.
Never. That is one of the best games I've ever played.
Yep.
And it was a total shock to me because it's like, okay, every other Zelda game that I've played, I was like, for this one, I was excited to play.
Yeah.
I was excited about something because I knew nothing about it. And that's how I felt with the Mass Effect Andromeda. It's like, well, things are shifting. I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
So therefore, this is a whole new world in the same world that we know.
Yeah, it was something new. It was something
But
unexpected.
again, people it's not what people expected. That's what
You can't have the same story. Like,
You can't.
I feel like people just wanted the exact same story.
They just wanted to fix the ending of number 3 and continue on 3 into 4. Or sorry, Andromeda.
Yeah,
Which is, again,
I don't agree with that.
Hopefully, this remake or remaster is amazing. Hopefully, they give some form of information on Mass Effect 4, which can make fans happy again. And then hopefully, within a few years, Mass Effect 4 comes out. And it's a great game that everybody likes, so this franchise will continue even longer and longer. Rather than, if this Mass Effect fail 4s, there's going to be no Mass Effect 5. Because at that point in time, it's going to be a dead project. So I'm hoping that this game is great, that fans are going to love it, and they can continue with this amazing franchise.
I just hope. I hope they just say fuck it and do their story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no hold bars. This is our story. If you don't like it, go find another game.
Yeah.
But like, make it so it's like no fear. Like, this is Mass Effect. This is our story. This is our world. This is our universe.
Love it or hate it.
If you don't like it, don't play it.
You know what's funny? This episode, or the launch title or launches of the systems, this and that, and we obviously spent more than half the time talking about Mass Effect. I think we were more excited about Mass Effect than we were about the new consoles launching.
Consoles are just a device to play my Mass Effect on, bro.
That's true.
That's all it is.
That's true, and I want to know. I want to know what they're going to add with the Series X and PS5 too. Like they said, like even better looking. Like
For me,
these are things we have to look forward to.
For me, yeah, like the new consoles are. It's exciting, like this and that. But if you're a gamer, there shouldn't be any hate toward on Microsoft. That's it. Like fuck PlayStation. There shouldn't be any of that. Like if you're a gamer, like no matter the console, no matter the system, no matter the platform, you're a gamer. You're doing it to play games.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it to have fun. Why are you gonna like hate on someone else for their PlayStation? Who cares? I was excited for them both just because I'm a gamer. The games like Mass Effect.
See,
that's what I'm excited
that's
for. Like,
me though. Like I like Xbox. I mean, I grew up on
prefer
PlayStation.
Xbox, yeah.
My PlayStation 2 I loved. I didn't really care for the original Xbox. I loved the 360. I didn't care as much for the PS3. Then came the Xbox One and the PS4. I mean, I had the Xbox One at launch. The PS4 I bought for Bloodborne. But then I got games after like Last of Us, this and that, like the remaster, all these ones, which I PlayStation had a lot of games I enjoyed, but I still found myself playing Xbox a lot more. And now we're on PS5, Xbox Series X, and I'm kind of playing them both, but they're brand new.
Yeah.
But who knows what's going to happen? It's a matter of where the games come. Like, I get asked that question, well, if they come on both systems, what are you going to play? Which system would you prefer on? I'm kind of always with Microsoft or Xbox, just because I'm more used to it.
Yeah.
But now, I said I really like the controller on the PS5, so I might be like maybe I'll do it on PS5 a little bit. But
that's the whole thing about being a gamer. Like,
you just want to enjoy having fun.
Whatever gives you the better experience personally. That's
It's
You know what I
exactly
mean?
like
that's all that matters.
yeah. Like I have more friends on Xbox than I do on PlayStation, so I tend, if I'm playing multiplayer, of course, to play with my buddies who have it, who are playing on Xbox. Why do I want to play with strangers when I play with friends?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it, but I'd just rather sit and chit chat with buddies while I'm playing, right?
Yeah.
You know, you get a nice little clan going to Call of Duty, you all are rocking it, and it's like, it's a good time.
You know everybody.
Rather than
you're
on
not afraid
PlayStation.
what to say.
To me, rather go on a PlayStation where, you know, not everybody I have on PlayStation is playing like the same games I like to play. So, wow, I'm going to go talk to strangers and then just sit quiet? No. So, I don't know. I just think that, you know what, with both generations, new generations, both systems, who cares? It's all about gaming. It's all about having fun.
I like them both. Like, they're both good. They both have their flaws. They both have their like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So far, I've said I've enjoyed both of them. Call of Duty and Demon Souls.
Yeah.
That's all I've been playing. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
I get pissed off at Demon Souls, I play Call of Duty. Like, I don't know. I'm really happy that their systems are out.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about this news from Mass Effect. I really want to get more news about the Mass Effect Legacy.
Well, that's the thing. They've already got me hooked. So they don't even have to like talk about it. It's still gonna be like, yo, when are they gonna talk about it, bro? That's all I'm thinking right now. Like, when am I gonna get my new news? When am I gonna get my screenshot? When am I gonna get my my concept?
That's the thing. Like the trailer.
It's already
teaser
drove
was
me
like,
nuts.
what?
It's already
Looks
drove me
good.
nuts, and the game's like probably in the concept art stage still. Like, for all I know, like, it's ridiculous.
Couple years, buddy. Couple years.
Few years probably.
Well, thank you for watching this episode of Level Up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, we both ranted pretty good, even though it was a lot about Mass Effect. As you can see, we're huge Mass Effect fans. Anyways, if you like what you saw, please don't forget to subscribe down below. It always helps us out. Leave a thumbs up and give us a comment about your favorite race to play with in Mass Effect. Have a good one.
Yes. There it is.
Legion.
Legion all the way.